Hey everybody, how you doing today? I just wanted to come on, say hi to everybody, talk about my job, and how it really goes when you work in Uber, and how it really goes, how it just works out for you. And some of it's like some of it makes you mad, but it's not. I mean, it's a job, but at the same time, I just wanted to talk about what it is to what it's like working at Uber. So, like, I get up whenever I feel like it. And I have my coffee and I have my drinks and everything. Like I got my coffee over there. It's all the way over there. I'm so mad that I left it over there. But okay, I'm gonna get it. Wait 1 second. Okay, got it. All right. So I've been working at Uber now for about I'd say about a year now, maybe a little more. And no, it's been well. I know this. I started in 2023. And then I got my 1099 form from 2024. And I was a little mad. I was very grateful, but I was really mad at myself for like what like I don't know where the money went. Like, okay, so I got my 1099 form. It said that I made $57,000 in Uber, and I was like, how? I don't understand. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? I'm like so confused as to what could I possibly be doing wrong. Like, I mean, I know that okay, I bought my house in the year 2000, and that was really cool, and I was really happy about that. And when I did that, I ended up where did that remote go? Hold on 1 second, I can find my remote real quick because I forgot I got the stupid TV on. All right. Okay, um, so this year, 2025, I know I'm going to make the 57,000. So now I have to figure out what to do to make it better for myself because I did set up my life so that, I have this best friend and he was always teaching me about, you know, optimizing your money. So I bought this house and I don't know. I feel like my whole life just feels like it's just going wrong. It like I can't even explain it. It's like, um, okay, so I'm really grateful for my house. Like I'm really happy about my house, but it's a fixer upper. And now the great thing was I was able to purchase it because during COVID, we were getting the unemployment and everything, and I used to work in construction, so I got the top of the uh, uh, unemployment or whatever. So I was able to purchase my house straight out. So because I had really low credit score and everything. So my figuring was once I bought my house, for some reason I thought I was going to pick up my credit and I would be able to get a loan. I'd be able to fix the house up. None of that worked out. So, um, but I bought the house. So I have the house and it's my house and it's livable. But I don't have the kitchen downstairs. So, but the way the house is built, apparently, from what I can tell, it used to be a single family home, and then someone tried to change it into a two apartments, and then they changed their mind or they just said forget about it, and then they sold it. That's all I can tell you. But it's a single family home as far as I'm concerned, but I do have quote unquote 2 kitchens. So anyway, um the kitchen downstairs, all I have, like I had to tear out, this isn't even gonna be about Uber this time. Well anyway, what I had to do was I ended up tearing out the kitchen sink and everything out of there because the kitchen sink was stopped up and I had to fix it. And I already had cabinets. Like the people that used to live here or were about to take over the house, they had bought cabinets for the house. But they didn't buy the counter and they were going to replace the cabinets, but they stopped. So, okay, so I had to tear out the cabinets the old cabinets, the metal cabinets, and throw those out. And so I threw those out, and then of course now I have to put the new cabinets in, but I don't have the money. So it's like I have these new cabinets all over the kitchen downstairs. It just looks a fucking wreck. And I do have the but I do have my refrigerator down there, and it's a working kitchen, and that's where I want my kitchen. So now upstairs I have the kitchen to appease me for right now. Okay, so I have the kitchen upstairs, and but it's like a half kitchen because I don't have a stove. I have no stove. These are things that I'm so used to. I'm 54 years old, guys. By the way, my name is Alea, and I'm 54 years old. And I have been, quote unquote, spoiled for a long time. And I guess this is my lesson, or I don't know. I'm okay. It's okay though, because I'm gonna fix it. I just want to share with everybody my day-to-day life of trying to fix it because I messed up so much. So anyway, so now I have this kitchen upstairs that's just got all of the electricity up here. Like now I have the microwave, I have the electric stove, the electric the hot plate thing with the two, but it has 2 burners on it, and I have the electric oven and a toaster oven, and I've got a toaster, and I've got a slow cooker, and I have the well, I did have an air fryer. One of my kids took it or something. I can't find it. But anyway, so there's that. So then so I'm using the kitchen upstairs right now, and all of my food's up here, but half of the food is downstairs in the refrigerator downstairs, but I have a small refrigerator upstairs. So that's where we all start off at. All right. So, but the sink was stopped up, and it was stopped up forever. Like there was, like I kept trying to like use the snake, and then I went and I rented the thing to stick it, and it just was not working. So my best friend came over to help me, and we tried to he was trying to get it out. He couldn't get it out. So then he looks down the pipe. He realizes it's stopped up with shit. Like just stopped up with shit. So with stuff, excuse me. So it stopped up with stuff, and so then he says we gotta tear this pipe out, and I'm like what? So he tears out the whole drainage pipe, right, all the way downstairs, from upstairs to from the second floor to the first floor down into the, well, he still got to do it in the basement too, but there's only like about maybe this much down to the basement. It's about maybe my face full to go down into the basement, because this is the first floor. At the bottom of the floor, there's a pipe here. There's a little tube, and it goes down into the basement into the drainage pipe. So he's going to try to see if, well, he wants to try to snake that, and if not, we're going to replace that too. But right after we did all of that, suddenly my car messed up, and then my car messed up, and then I because I was working for Uber, now I need me another car. I ended up having to go out and purchase a car from, like, make payments. So like I'm going back through that again because I haven't had to make payments on a car in forever. So now we have car payments, we have insurance payments, but I'm working for Uber and I'm doing good. I'm doing good, and I'm really happy with it. I mean, like I said, I made $57,000. I don't know where any of the money went. So now this year we're going to start watching and seeing, because what it is, I know where it went to some degree, because I'm like this really nice person, and like everybody wants to take advantage, and it's really irritating sometimes because I don't realize it when it's happening. I just feel the results of it later, because like I know that I only pay $2,500 in taxes on my house. I don't have to pay that much in electricity, and because my house is so electronically based, I don't use gas except for in the winter. And it, for whatever odd reason, I don't know why, but it's not working out. And I'm really trying to figure this out now. Like, this is it. Like, I'm a Pisces, and I am very, very giving and loving and all of that. But this year, it's about giving and loving and learning for me, because it's important for me to be able to do that, because I have two girls, and you know, and I'm not political. I don't know what's going on. I can't really figure it out. But there's like a lot of different price changes. Things are happening. And I'm just like, okay. So I got it. I was watching this guy on YouTube, and he was talking about how, like, we have to live well and deeply below our means, so that no matter what happens in this economy, you can survive. And and ever since my best friend with his very efficient self was able to do it, and he was showing me some things, and though I'm a female and we like to spin, I do need to learn and figure this out on what I need to do in order to be able to get life going again. So so usually the way I wake up is like what I've been doing, and I'm not quite sure if that's right or not. Well, that's another thing I need to work on, is more stuff to do. Because when I was in construction, I was doing all of this work and all of this stuff, and then I started driving a truck, it was cool, but I don't like to be completely dirty, so that was why I left construction. I didn't like being dirty, and I didn't like driving the dump trucks, because I didn't like being dirty. But now I work for Uber, and I drive for Uber, and I like Uber. I do like Uber. Like, sometimes they make me very mad, because like the customers can be customers, and you have to like learn to deal with them no matter what. And most of the time I really love them. Every now and then I get a little I get one of those. and I just be like, shut up. So I started treating them the way Uber drivers treat me, and that's just, I'm gonna ignore you. I'm gonna take you where you're going. I'm gonna just get you out of my car. But the other day I had a lady just pick up my Windex, and she just sprayed all over. I was like, ah! I snatched the bottle as fast as I could. I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, who's driving my car? And I'm like, who's driving your car? Ma'am. Listen, this is my car. My name is Alea. I am your Uber driver. Nice to meet you. And apparently, because it says Scott is your boyfriend, that paid for you to get home. So I'm going to get you home, and you're going to calm down, because you really upset me right now. Like, you really have. Like, she gets, like, oh my God, almost, like, I'm driving, and all of a sudden there's all this spray, and I was just like, I didn't know where it came from. So anyway, that was a recovery. I was able to keep myself in control and control the ride, but that was one of those rides that I usually would just pass off. Like, I don't usually because whenever there's turmoil, the customer ends up being right, and therefore Uber has to react to it. And I'll tell you about that in a minute, because she was inebriated. And so when I told her to leave, when we got to her house, she wouldn't get out the car, and I was just like, ma'am, you're home. Ma'am, you're home. I'm like, come on, please get out. Like, you have to get out of the car. Which one of these houses is yours? And she says that one. So finally, took about 3, 4, 5 minutes. I'm not sure how long, but she got out the car, and she stumbled to her house, and I waited for her to get in her house, and she left. But I did score the ride low. Like I did. I gave her a 2 because, like, I'm not gonna block you. I don't want to drive you, but I'm not. I do need for anybody else that has her to understand, like, she can be kind of problematic. So that night, right after her, I had like one short ride and another ride. And midway through either the second or the third ride, I get this email and it's telling me that somebody said my car smelled like alcohol. And I was like, how? Because I had that stuff. It's for marijuana, actually, I think, to kill that scent, but it's called blunts. And it's if anybody has ever smelled blunts, like, forget air freshener. That stuff killed any scent because I smoke. And because I smoke, I will smoke in my car. It's my car. But I don't want my customer to be offended by the smoke. So when I smoke, I roll all the windows down. I'm smoking the cigarette. I put the cigarette out. I take out the blunt stuff and I spray it once in the front and once low, second low, and then up. So the whole back just smells like this. Really, it's like, depending on the flavor you get, because if you get one of those nasty stinking flavors, it's gonna smell like that strong scent. Like, I don't get cherry because cherry just super cherry. So but I get, like, it's like an ocean. I think it's called ocean blue or something. Whatever, it smells like this springy scent, but you still can't have a lot of it, but it's enough. So I leave the windows rolled down a little bit so that the strength of the scent can kind of blow off. Then I roll all the windows up and I pick up my customer. The only time I smoke between customers is as long as I have 15 minutes to pick up. Because if I have 15 minutes to pick up, I can smoke a cigarette in 7.5 minutes. Look, I've got a whole theory. 7.5 minutes. I can let the wind blow through for about 2 minutes, make the spray out, get the windows get the air blowing in the car, roll the windows up, get it rewarmed in the car, no scent, no flavor, and I'm good. So I was just so curious as to why anybody would call and say my car smelled like alcohol. And I was so mad because I do not drink. Well, wait. I drink maybe once a month. Like the other day, I had a glass of wine.